one point yesterday, the Berkeley police, ran into our room where we were in the green room, and they just went right by us, didn't say hi or anything. And it was, a frightening little moment. And they went right into the electrical room and look, because they were thinking that maybe people could get through that way. And I asked them, and I said to the Berkeley police officers, I said, can you help the people come in? Because we had sold this event. We could have sold it out 6,000 tickets. We had to stop at 2,000 because that's all the leftists, anti-free speech academics and faculty and Board of Regents would let us have. And they still allowed these leftists, the liberals, illegally able to get tickets, knowing so to prevent those seats from being filled with.
Rob, I have insider info on that, and maybe Joe Bob, you have some on that as well. But what they did 2 weeks before the event, they made a switch over to the school's ticketing system. They open up the ticketing knowing that all the agitators and protesters are alerted to that, so they can scoop up tickets, leave the seats empty. We had thousands of people that actually were still in line or wanted to get in line that ultimately scattered when the car started backfiring and the bombs started going off and the fireworks. And so they were intentionally sabotaging this event. Joe Bob, you saw this up close.
Well, yeah, and also, too, just a 30,000-foot view, the idea that you're going to get tickets and then not show up is, like, comical. Well, what better way to say, hey, my ideas suck and I don't want to defend them, to not actually show up to the event that you got tickets for and just leave the seats empty?
Well, and we had, just so you know, what we usually do is we have a big line of standbys, Rob, where if people don't show up and claim their tickets, the standby line then gets an opportunity to come fill those seats. And we had thousands that wanted to hear from you and Frank Turek and Peter Boghossian. I mean, this is deep blue Berkeley. And there was thousands, and they cannot let that visual get out into the world. They cannot afford it. They're too fragile.